Good afternoon, or morning, or night, whatever time span you're in. Okay, I think today there was a burial of a great reggae singer. He was one of the Wailers. He used to sing with Bob Marley and Peter Tosh, and today they buried him today. I think in Jamaica. Bunny Wailer is great. Is a legend in his own. Well, he's big. He's bigger than life. He's done many tunes: Rise and Shine, Black Heart Man, you name it. Um, he's well known for how he dresses in his Rasta regalia with the lion on his forehead, symboling the third eye. So he died at 73 years of age. So he'll be sadly missed in Jamaica, being that he is the legend because he's from the original Wailers as well as the Bob Marley and the Wailers. And as you know, Bob Marley and Peter Tosh and Bunny Wailer, they broke up and they made their own tunes, their own sounds. In every what I know with them within their group, they sing about political stuff. They sing about their spirituality as Rastas, using the Nyabingi drum, the African drum. However, these musicians are very deep within their own self because Rasta in Jamaica was not seen as a good thing, Hence why Bunny Wailer called the song the Black Heart Man. So I think if this doesn't wake up the children, I'm gonna play one of his songs. Actually,
Ella, I'm on the way, I know. I'm on it, man. Father Wheeler. Great, Bunny. Bunny, the boss. Bunny Wheeler. Shana, Bunny. Bunny Wheeler. Ah, Perry. Yo, man, skanking. Great Bunny Wheeler. You mean, please. Yeah, great Bunny. You mean, so live on. Yeah. You mean, great Bunny. Alright, cuz, please. I mean, great Bunny. Yes, thank you. So, live on, Mr. Bunny. Great Bunny. Man. Great Bunny Wheeler. The legend so live on. Ailey. Nah, yeah. Alright, please, fire. Yeah, Father Wheeler, say me. Alright, we don't even see them ice cream.
hi, Indigenous. Yeah, he is the king of reggae. He literally is the king of reggae. He's one of the kings. I'll say there were three kings because Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, and Bunny. And he deserves I would say the funeral he got. I mean, I can't really put up the one from the YouTube because you see, I didn't even know. I knew he had children, but I didn't know. You see, so when I saw the young man singing, I didn't clock it was his son, and then I read it, and then I read under the video, and it was his son, and I was like, wow! But the boy can sing. He can sing really good too. You know, he's not really far from the root at all. It's a bit like Bob Marley's sons, like as well, and Peter Tosh's son, Andrew Tosh. So, yeah, tonight I'm gonna salute Bonnie Wailer because I can't even put up the funeral, but I'm gonna put up some of his try and put up some of the concerts if I can, if they don't say it's a copyright or whatever. But I'm gonna put up one of his concerts. But there's one song I always like was Rise and Shine. That was my favorite song, and I always like the dances in Rise and Shine, what he put on the stage. Oh, you did a chalk portrait of them. Yes. Okay. So he's renowned all over. They're renowned all over the world. I think all the greats are dying out slowly because it's like what's his name, Gregory Isaacs, when he died. And the Promised Land guy, what's his name now? Oh, I forgot his name. But Dennis Emmanuel Brown, when they died, it's like the greats all die. They all die, but one thing about them is the music that they bring forward, the message in the music. And like I said, I am a great dub head anyway. So there's for the Rise and Shine, there's a dub, I think, and then there's a one that he did on the stage as well. And Blackheart Man was one of my favorites when I was a deep dread them times. So I'm gonna see if I could find, at least if I could play 2 songs. Yeah, they was murdered. They tried to murder Bob Marley. No, they tried to murder Bob Marley, and I think Peter Tosh was murdered. He was, because they talk about it in Stepping Razor. So yeah, I'm gonna find at least 2 tune to put up because I'm not in the other place where I normally play my music. It's not gonna bother the household. So I'm just gonna play a little bit, So let me see if we could find one of them. I found it. I'm so happy. And so I'm gonna go and go to the place. Yeah, on to the next one. Sorry, it took a little long because, you have to go find these things, isn't it? Hold on, let me get it together.
Yes, we all know this one is titled The Black Heart Man. To get the black heart man, I said don't go near him. To get the black heart man, children. For evil lions fear him. To get the black heart man, children. I said don't go near him. To get the black heart man, children. For evil lions fear him. Growing in the neighborhood for such a long time that is filled with fear. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I can't forget, can't forget, and I ain't supposed to go anywhere at all. When I asked my mom if she could let me go out and play like little children do, she said, be careful of the stranger, giving candies to children and then take them away. He lives in the gully of the city. He's the black heart man, y'all. He's the black heart man. Even in the lonely parts of the country, you find the black heart man, y'all. You find the black heart man. He ain't got no friend, no home, no family. He's a black heart man, y'all. He's a black heart man. He is meant to live just like a gypsy. He's a black heart man, y'all. He's a black heart man. Growing and learning, gathering pharmacy, a little more experience, jumping over the bank. Curiosity has brought me, yes, it's brought me a little common sense. From the road of life, I've come to this one conclusion. Okay, now that everything is equal under the sun, all that is created by the mighty hand. And he said, knock and it shall be open. See and ye shall find. The wisdom is found in the simplest place, in the nick of time. Knock and it shall be open. See and ye shall find. The wisdom is found in the simplest place, in the nick of time. Now I trod the same road of affliction, just like the black heart man, y'all. Just like the black heart man, getting my share of humiliation. Just like the black heart man, y'all. Just like the black heart man. You find me in the prison or the dungeon, yeah. Just like the black heart man, y'all. Just like the black heart man. I even get blamed without a reason. Just like the black heart man, yeah. Just like the black heart man. No cross, no crown, no sorrow, no laughter. Trial and crosses in the highway. Ooh, yeah, now.
Yes, 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 yes. Sorry for the little delays in between because I have to find the videos, you know. I just don't want just the music playing because it's good to see his face. Because right now he was in eldership and now he's in ancestorship right now. So he's making his transition, you know. So I'm trying to find, like, even if I get 3 or 4 songs up on here, right, then I know I've done my little tribute to him. Because, like, when I was a Ras, that was one of the songs that I was introduced to. And there's other songs too, like, because from, like, there was an 80s thing where, like, there was skanking kind of dance as well. And I'll probably throw in a Naya Bingy for him if I have to, because by rights he is a Rasta elder, so we have to recognize him as the Rasta elder, like Michael Marshall Planner, multiple planner, the one who's one of the Rasta elders. So you have to remember these ones in the Rasta. I can't get my words around today. You know, you have to put in the vibes in it, because he was a Rasta man first and foremost out of all. He's a musician and a Rasta man, and he lived what he was. He didn't pretend at all. And so when I see his son singing "Pass It On," which was also on, I don't think he wrote the song. I think Bob Marley's wife wrote the song, or one of them, or Judy Mowat, not sure, but I know one of them wrote "Pass It On" because it was on Countryman, the movie song. And one of not Bob Marley, Bonnie Wailer's song, I think, was on the Countryman soundtrack. So if you really deep it, right, he really lived his life. He lived who he was. His wife, which I have never seen, is only now I've seen his wife now, and you can see the love, because you see when he was ill, you see her holding his hand as she's walking with him and all sorts. They live the the morals, the spirituality of Rasta. So therefore, when you're dealing with ones like him, you have to be able to put in their whole essence into whatever you are dealing with them. Like, you know, like Peter Tosh and all them, right? In every Rasta, well, I haven't been to loads of Rasta funerals, but I've been to like 2 of them. They do Naya Bingi, and the Naya Bingi is spiritual drums. So with him, I am definitely going to put in the Naya Bingi, but even if I have to hide the video and play it, I mean, because that's who he was at the end of the day. So I would always raise him up. You have to raise up these people. You know, like, I mean, I've always liked Bunny Wailer, so I am not going to front it, like, you know, because he is the father of reggae music as well. He's one of them. He's one of the fathers of reggae music, right? So I'm gonna just do it, and, you know, yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel on these levels. So I'm gonna go see if I could find his other songs. If I can't, I just play him and Naya Bingi and just let it go true, because you have to give the rest of the elder what is his and how he lived as he lived. So with that said, I'm gonna go and do it. Okay, all right, in a minute. Okay. So I actually found one with him singing Anaya Bingi. You see what I mean? You know, when things happen, you just make it happen, you know. Yeah, so So we're going to hear his voice. We're not going to see him, but he's going to be singing a Naya Bingi, okay? Not so much.
Ja Rastafari, King of Kings, Lord of Lords, conquering Lion of all of Judah, elect and light of the earth. Ja Rastafari. Oh, so long, so rise and shine, and you know liberation.
Do you spend hours scanning through trading charts? Do you end up drowning in indicators telling you
Roots man skanking, city roots man skanking all night long, all night long. The roots man skanking, city roots man skanking all night long, all night long. Now if I hustle, you a hustle, or a couple you a stop, to make every pickle make a hook. To be here on the double, to see the roots man skanking, see the roots man skanking all night long, all night long. Man, skanking. See the roots and skanking all night long. All night it's a double top ranking. If you compete, you'll get spanking. It's sure that you're jumping. And the beat is round the way. And the roots man skanking. See the roots man skanking all night long. All night long. The roots man skanking. Oh, the roots man skanking all night long. All night long. Roots man skanking. See the roots man skanking all night long. Man skanking. See the roots man skanking all night long. All night long. It's a double top ranking. If you compete, you'll get spanking. Roots man skanking. See the roots man skanking all night long.
Now, we remember this from one famous movie. And I bet when I put it on, you're going to be like, oh, yeah. Now, he wrote a song for a movie that, well, actually, he didn't write the song for the movie, but this is what the movie was called. Anyway, I know that, right? It wasn't called. It was the song. He didn't write it, but the movie was called by this song.
Come on and tune me. I said to ride me, cause this your session is vital. Check see, come on and fight me. I said to rope me, cause this your rhythm is vital. And it's a cool runnings. Cool runnings. The rhythm of a drip like sugar and spice in a cool running. Just rock with your DJ all night long. I say now, cool running. All of these jockey play your favorite song in a ropey. Come on and tune me. I said to ride me, cause this rhythm is vital. Check see, come on and groove me. I said to rope me, cause this your session is vital. And it's a cool running. We all have a rock till broad daylight singing. Cool running. We hiding, we don't need no fuss, no fire. Say now, cool running. It's a long, long time. We don't have no nice time. Yeah. Cool running. Just rock to the rhythm and the drum and bass line. Yeah, yeah. Roping, come on and tune me. I said to ride me, cause this session is vital. And it's a cool running. I know dance all about nights. Tell you it's a cool running. The rhythm of a drip like sugar and spice in a cool running. Just rock with your DJ all night long. I said now, cool running. While the disc jockey play your favorite song, now. Cool running. People spreading joy all over the place. I said now, cool running. There's a smile upon the promoter's face. I said now, cool running. It's Johnny out there at the gate. I said now, cool running. The gate man is beckoning, don't be late. I said now,
Now, because Bob Marley wrote a song called Selassie is in the Chapel, right? This song is very prominent for any Rasta service or dance or whatever. And I know Bob Wailer was around when this song was probably done or happened. So I'm going to play it as well because that's all part of the vibes. And then I'll go back to Bunny because he was part of Bob Marley's band as well. So I still have to keep that in mind also, yeah? So I'm gonna play this tune, okay?
Selassie is the child blue. Power of the Trinity. Build your mind on this direction. Serve the living God and live. Living God, living God and live. Take your troubles to Celestia. Is the only King of Kings. King of Kings, King of Kings is he. Conquering Lion of Judah. Triumphantly we all must sing. All must sing. All must sing. I search and I search. Great book of man. In the Revelation, look what I find. Hail Selassie is the champion. All the world should know. All should know. All should know. That man is the angel. And our God, the King. a marketplace and you're no buyer or seller, you'll find yourself left in space, subject to be bought or sold. If you are living in a tenement yard and you are not the landowner, you get a notice from your landlord to leave sooner or later. So what you need is liberation. Everyone needs liberation. The young and old need liberation. Let's come together for a liberation. If you are in bondage, if you are not free, liberation. Let's unite for a liberation. Everyone needs it. If you are dwelling on a piece of land and you are not the landowner, you can be sure that the government man is gonna label you a squatter. If you're an alien in a far country and you are treated as a stranger, you don't belong to that society. You could end up in danger. So what you need is liberation. Everyone needs it. The young and old need liberation. Let's come together for liberation. If you are in bondage, you are not free. Liberation. Let's unite for liberation. Everyone needs it. If you are caught between church and state and you are feeling the pressure, you got to get out before it's too late, or you got to work without pleasure. And if you borrow and you can't pay, don't borrow, sit there and wonder. Your revenue and budget to be taken away, and your belly could end up in hunger. So what you need is liberation. Everyone needs liberation. The young and old need liberation. Let's come together for the liberation. If you are in bondage, liberation. If you are not free, liberation. Let's unite for the liberation. Everyone needs liberation. If you are working on a plantation and you are not divorced, don't ever rest from being tired, or you could get fired. If you don't belong to one party and you belong to another, you're subversive to unity, and no man is your brother. So what you need is liberation. Everyone needs liberation. The young and old need liberation. Let's come together for the liberation. If you are in bondage, liberation. If you are not free, liberation. Let's unite for the liberation. Everyone needs liberation.
Join 888 Casino today and play with £88 for free. Enjoy nail.
And the last one for the night, which I'm gonna do, is a classic one. So I'm gonna put that one to play now. So yes. I was supposed to play an interview with him talking, but I'm gonna pull up one of the articles about what happened as well, because I think it's got pictures on there too. So I'm gonna do that too. So, yes. Tribute paid to reggae legend Bunny Wailer, who died age 73. The Jamaican musician was best known as a founding member of the Wailers alongside Bob Marley and Peter Tosh. Grammy Award-winning reggae icon Bonnie Wailer, also known as Neville O'Reilly Livingstone, has died aged 73. The musician from Kingston in Jamaica was the last surviving founding member of the Wailers following the deaths of Bob Marley in 1981 and Peter Tosh in 1987. Wailer, who received Jamaica's Order of Merit in 2017, had been in hospital since having a stroke in July 2020. Countless fans, collaborators, and friends of Wailer have paid tribute to the reggae legend following news of his death yesterday. Andrew Holiness, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, noted that the Wailers' contribution to Jamaica culture is priceless and his voice has touched many around the globe. Today, Jamaica lost a reggae legend, the larger-than-life Neville Bunny Wailer Livingstone. The last time I saw Bunny was shared a good laugh and spent quite some time talking about the influence of Rastafari.
No, man, I'm standing in the presence of royalty.
Thanks. Rastas have done a lot of work. The Wailers have done a lot of work. And I'm satisfied to see that the work is prosperous. Us happy.
No, man,
His contribution to Jamaican culture is priceless, and his voice has touched many around the globe. We will treasure his rich legacy. The world has lost a legend in Bunny Wailer, born Neville Livingstone. He was the last surviving member of the Wailers that was formed in 1963 and shot to global acclaim. My condolences to his family, friends, all the reggae fans worldwide. Fair tree well, maestro. See, he's done all of his stuff. Well, one extra. Black Heart Man, which I played. So this man died a legend, a true legend, and he has left a legacy because his son is carrying on the mantle by the looks of it. So unfortunately, I have to end because I could play music all night long till next morning and not even care. No matter what music it is, I'm just free up with it, you know. So Bonnie Wailer will be gladly missed. You know, he was a great musician, you know. So that's why I had to play Selassie in the Chapel, because he was a devoted Rastafarian man. So, and he also did his arts with his peers and collaborators, and etc., can go on. The music is endless. His albums, his interviews, concerts, you name it. He did do a lot, for his 73 years of life. So, like I said, I could play music all day all night, whether there are people in the chat or not, I would just play music all night long, and then I'll just vibe by myself because I'm like that anyway. But this man, he is truly a legacy, and and I thought I'll salute him, remember him. However, he's gone to his ancestorship now. He was an eldership. Now he's an ancestorship. Now he's moved on to the next milestone. He's transformed. He's transformed. He's here, but he's not here, basically. But he's here. So to me, and I feel that Jamaica has had many legends. Like I said, they had many legends. Gregory Isaac, Dennis Emmanuel Brown. Who else is there now? Beres Hammond. There's so many, even though I can't even name half of them. Alton Ellis, going backwards a bit further. There's so many of them, you know, and their music, you can go from way back, you can bring it to present, however you want to do it. It's just their music is endless, you know, the vibes itself. I mean, I like the dub ones more as well. I'm really a dub head, really at heart. So even though I'll play Rise and Shine, and I think there's a Rootsman Skanking, there is a dub version to it as well, but I ain't gonna play it because I just let it play. I won't even talk all over it. So I'm not gonna linger any longer. I am going to come off and have a good night, a good day. Please I never put up my banners anyway. Please like and subscribe and interact with the channel as well. And yeah, you know, it all counts, you know. So this is just my bit, you know. I mean, like, you don't have to be into the old reggae. I like the old stuff because they are the times they were talking about is happening now. So the older the record, sometimes there's a lot of message in it. So I'm not going to linger and longer and talk and waffle on. So with that said, have a good day, have a good night, a good morning, whatever time span you're in. Yeah, and stay tuned, okay? All right, later, bye.